Hi everybody, here signing in once again. Today I'm going to touch upon a very different topic which is called as debunking language learning myths. I do have a blog which is already posted and a LinkedIn post which has come up, but I just thought I'll make a video out of this also. With my conversations with people who want to learn language, there have been certain concerns, which are called as myths probably, which I feel because over and over when you listen again, you feel that these are nothing but certain notions which are preconceived. So I would want to just have a little bit of an insight on these. The first thing is, many of them who really want to learn a language and they are in the late 40s, early 50s or whatever, they just tell me, Hitiksha, is it difficult for an adult to learn a language as a child? Then I would say yes, it is definitely different, but it is not difficult. Yes, adults have a different skill, they have a different approach, they have a more disciplined approach, the cognitive skills are more developed as a child. Children learn in a different style. Both have their advantages, but that doesn't really mean that an adult cannot learn a language as easily as a child would. So that's the first thing. Secondly, many of them come to me and tell me, we want to learn a language, but we would just want something which is more conversational. We would like to go and have decent conversation with people around there, but I really don't want to get into more of grammar, structures and etc. Good, it's a good thought to have conversation with people, with native speakers, but let me tell you one thing, without a solid foundation, nothing can be really steady. Grammar is a foundation. On that foundation, you can really have beautiful writing skills, you can have great conversation skills, and you can have great listening skills. Grammar, to whatever extent possible, is really necessary in order for you really to have a decent conversation with anybody. So don't skip grammar. There are different approaches, there are really ways in which grammar looks easy, and let me tell you one thing, grammar isn't that a dreadful thing. It's a nice thing, it's a beautiful thing. If you start thinking, it is beautiful. Anyways, so moving on to the next one. Some people just feel that I have to learn a language, but I'm really not that good enough. It is something like that. Nobody is really bad or good with something. It is just the right approach. If you want to learn something, whether it's a language or any other skill, you should know what's the right approach, and then same applies for the language. There is a certain structure which you need to follow. If you really are willing to do that, I really don't see any issues. There's nothing like I'm a bad learner or I'm a good learner, okay? So that's the next one I would want to say. Many times, well, sometimes even I would have mentioned that, I don't know, knowingly, unknowingly, that in order to become a fluent speaker, you need to be in that country where the language is spoken. Yes, agreed. When you are in that country, the language which you are learning and you are there, you really have advantages of learning the language because you really have a lot of opportunities of talking around with natives, and you really are exposed to the language 24/7. But to achieve the fluency, need not be in that country. Mastering a language, I agree, will take some time. But to achieve the fluency, it can be done even in few months. Thanks to various AI tools, internet tools and various apps we have a lot of opportunities to tap into them. So I really wouldn't say that you need to be in that country in order to be fluent. Fluency can be achieved anywhere, wherever you're learning that language. So I hope that few of these things, which were really concerning you, have been addressed today in today's video. Stop thinking, just start learning a language. It's really the mindset which matters than anything else. Happy learning. Take care.